Alright, hello everyone. Here I'm going to show you how to play Telilit by Le FIlles de Illighadad. A really wonderful song, and I'll try to keep this video within 15 minutes, including the playing that I did in the start. Okay, so first, let's start with the tuning actually. So the tuning, this is what I like to call the Tuareg tuning. Essentially, it's your E string, the top string, tuned up to a G. So that's tuned up three half steps. So that's tuned up 1, 2, and 3 frets, and everything else remains the same. Now, what I have done is I've tuned my E up to an F, because it's like an old string and I don't want it to risk it breaking. It's like an old guitar, whatever. I don't want to risk any damage to the wood, and so I've tuned everything else, or like the E, D, G, B, E strings, all down 2 half steps. It's essentially the same thing. And I've put a capo here because the song is in the key of A. So I've put the A, if this is an F string, the A will be on the 4th fret. So this top string is an A, as well as this is also an F string. The G string is now an F string for me, and so the 4th fret here again is gonna be a capo, and that's also gonna be an A. And Fatu Seidi Gali, if I hope I'm not butchering her name, I hope I've got it right. She, I think she has tuned her guitar up to an F sharp, and that's why she plays it on the third. The capo is on the 3rd fret. It'll create the same sound basically. All right, now that's the tuning. My bottom E string is broken. That's why you don't see it. It would ideally be a D in the way I've tuned it, but like what, it doesn't matter because we're not playing that here. Now the scale. This is a suspended. It's called Egyptian pentatonic or suspended pentatonic scale. So let's start with the A here. Okay. Let me try to get the right way. So you have A, B, D, A, B, D, E, and below A you have G. This would be E, right? So it's basically and it's gonna be D. You can go down to A, whatever. Yeah. So that's the tuning for you. Now the really tricky part in this song is the rhythm. The melody is also really nice, and like it has some nice subtleties, and there are variations almost every time she plays it, but to get it right with the rhythm is what's difficult. I'll first show you the melody, how it's played. I'll show it to you with my finger on single string so you can see how to do it, and then I'll show you then I'll show you what the rhythm is, then I'll show you how to incorporate the rhythm and the melody together. Okay, so let's start with the melody. So you have that's the first phrase. So it goes, you start here on the 3rd string, I'll do that again. Da, 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 da. So this is 3rd string, 2nd string, 2nd string, 2nd string, 3rd string. This is the capo, so you know where to play. So that's the 3rd string. 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3. I'm giving the string numbers. You can see the frets here. Doing this part, if it in case it was a bit confusing, I'll tell you the string number. So you have open 3rd string, then 3rd fret. I mean after the capo. So capo is 0. So open 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 4th string, open 4th string, 3rd fret 4th string, 3rd string. So You can do I think a hammer on pull off is good, right? That's probably how you play it with the rhythm. Then the next part would be third fret, fifth string, open fourth string, hammer on to the third fret, and play the third string again. So again from the beginning. Sorry. All right. Okay. Then the second part of the melody, which would be so that would be again you start with the fourth string, 4 3 3 3 3 3 4 3 3 2 2 3 that part is the same as the previous one. This phrase, no, this all the phrases end with this. So I mean all the longer phrases end with this lot of little lick. That's how everything ends. So again this part I'll just do it with my thumb actually. So you can slow down this part if it's still a bit confusing. All right, so this would be again so the two phrases that we have learned so far, to recap, the first one all right, the very last phrase, this is the third phrase of the song, is just to briefly show you that last bit again, I'll do it with my thumb here. 2 3 2 3 3 3. That's the main thing. So now then you can have a couple of variations. So one is 2. Alright, so there's a hammer on, pull off, play again. Or you can also have, so there's a pull off at the end. You can have a hammer on, pull off, and again like at the very end. So it would be like, so all the variations. Again it ends with that little lick, you know, the but this part is basically again now playing it with the rhythm would be all right. That's the very last bit in the song. Okay, good. That's the rhythm. Sorry, that's the melody. Now the rhythm. Now I think it's really important to be able to play the rhythm even if you can't play the melody, because this song really is like an interaction between the melody on your fingers and then the rhythm on like your thumb. On your fingers you can play it however whatever is comfortable for you, just index and middle, index, ring and middle. I don't think you need the ring, but yeah, it's important to get the rhythm right for this song because it's sort of really interwoven together. So the rhythm, the fundamental rhythm of the song is gonna be I've got the song open here. I'm gonna play the song. I hope you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm gonna try that. And I'm gonna play this song. that's, I think, how you should play along the rhythm to the song so that you kind of get a feel for it. A very small interjection to show the rhythm even slower. So I'll do it like this. Yeah. I added a little bit of more notes towards the end because sometimes with the melody, you get a few more notes. So instead of um, sometimes it'll be, but it doesn't change the rhythm. It's basically the same thing. Then the next part is simply gonna be trying to do the basic melody while playing the rhythm. So now the melody, the first part, if you remember, this hammer on is important. Otherwise you do. Otherwise, if you do like no. So okay. So now the rhythm would be. You see what I mean? Like I'm not gonna show the whole song exactly like this because it's quite tricky, and I don't think that's the right way to do it. What you should try to do is play the rhythm. Then while playing the rhythm, try to get maybe the very basic melody, just the framework of the melody. Don't do the hammer on, don't do the pull offs, don't do the fancy stuff. Just do like very bare bones melody. And then over time, once that you become more comfortable with that, start adding more and more of the melody into the rhythm. Put the song in the background, play along to it, put the song on 0.75x, it's slow, play along to it, and when you're playing along to it, you will soon start to figure it out. That's basically how it happened for me. So if I do it slowly, very very slowly, I will try. That's me playing the rhythm slowly. Yeah, I think that's it. That is basically how you should go for it. Yeah.